important. There are some people that they will be using 2x leverage and they will be losing more than I am losing when I'm using 200. Size, you'll be able to know, okay, this is the amount I'm willing to risk, this is the amount I'm willing to lose. You understand? So you'll be able to know, okay, how do I go about it and everything like that. So it is as simple as that. And if you are using high leverage, the advantage about using high leverage is that you are going to be using small capital. Most importantly, people that have small capital, you understand? So you can be using high leverage. But the disadvantage about using high leverage is that, you know, for you to lose a small amount of money that you want to be losing, since your account is a small account size, your SL percent that you'll be targeting more, it will be very, very like tight. You'll be using a tight stop loss. Do you understand? So that's just one thing about that. So another advantage of using high leverage is the fact that you are going to see larger return on investment, like larger profits. You understand? Than someone that is using small. But everything, there is no advantage, there is no disadvantage, there is no benefit, there is no demerit, whether you are using high leverage or low leverage, as long as what you know your risk management very well. And when we are saying risk management, you know, we have different aspects of risk management. The most one that I'm talking about is what? Position sizing aspects. Do we all understand?
Yes.
So today I will be teaching you how to pass prop firm account. So, but this is a default trick. It's an ideal way to pass a prop firm account. Like ideal, when they say something is ideal, like what is normal, like the way that you are supposed to use to pass the prop firm account. Is not a personal strategy that I have used to pass anything before. Do you understand? Because I just know about prop firms. Though I've known about prop firm for a very long time, but it's the fact that it's actually prop firm for forex traders. Do you understand? I mean, I don't really like forex. I believe that I can make it in crypto, and the fact that there is a lot of opportunities is your network. And the fact that there are so many opportunities in crypto, I can easily switch from anything. Like crypto is very wide. I can easily switch. Is it crypto job? Is it DJ trading? Is it calling and so on like that? NFT and so on like that. Do you understand? Community moderator and so on. But for forex, it's just trading. You are just trading. You cannot do any other thing. You understand? So that's why I like crypto very well. So, and since there is no problem for crypto, even most traders that are trading crypto, they've actually switched to forex because of the fact that there is no prop firm for crypto. But now we have a prop firm for crypto. So therefore, that's why I just like purchased my first prop firm account, and this is how I intend passing the account. Because one thing is that what you've not done before, what you are supposed to do is that people that have done it, how did they do it? Do you understand? So there's a saying that says that when you stand on the shoulder of giants, you tend to see more. Do you understand? So this prop firm is actually new to me. So how can I pass it? And it is very simple. It's simply by reading materials, reading textbooks, watching videos, listening to podcasts, listening to interviews of several traders that have passed prop firms consistently. Emphasis on what? On the consistent. You understand? That has passed prop firms consistently. It means that they actually have something that is working for them, not that they just pass it by luck. Do you understand? So the video I'm making for you right now, that we are, and the class we are having currently, is a very loaded one. I spent nothing less than 12 hours to collate all those things. I was watching YouTube videos, listening to podcasts, interviews and everything, you understand, on profitable traders. How did they pass their account? Do you understand? And believe me when I say that it is the ultimate and ideal way of passing a prop firm account. So after I now pass one prop firm account and I pass another one, you understand? So you know, one can be a lock, but two is not a lock. It means you actually know what you are doing. One, people might count passing one as a lock, But if you still repeat it the second time, it's no more a lock. Do you understand? You've actually proved yourself worthy. So after I've passed 2 accounts, I will now do what? I will now make another video where I will share my own personal experience, and I will be talking and I will be mentoring you and be teaching you how I was able to pass it. Now there's a disclaimer, and the disclaimer is that the fact that I've not passed a PropFM account before doesn't mean that you cannot go on and pass a PropFM account. Do you understand? Because this thing that I'm telling you is just an ideal one. It's not like a method. I can say be using 2% in each trade. You understand? But when you were passing your own, maybe like you've passed it before or you've had experience before, you were using maybe 4% to pass it. That's your strategy. Do you understand? So don't let, I said one thing yesterday, that always believe in your what, in your analysis, always believe in your what, in your own conviction. Do you understand? But still, when there's something we call statistics, research, survey. So research is that you just pick people randomly and try and watch it. Okay, how did they pass it? So anything that they have in common, then it means that is a working strategy. Let's say, for instance, now, people used to say, if you want to make generational wealth, you cannot make generational wealth by being a salary earner. Go and know it. That one is based on what? On research. Every people you see today is not as if like they are earning salary. No, but they are making generational wealth by paying people salary, not by earning salary. So if you are earning salary, you have to wise up, give yourself brain to that. I'm not doing this for long. I'm doing this so that me to what? I can stay on top of the food chain. The people that are always on top of the food chain are people that created something, that bet something. Because you cannot, when you are on top of the food chain, there's no boundary. There's no limit to how much you can make. But if you are number 2, you have limit already. And what is your limit? Number 1. I don't know if you guys are getting me. If I'm on staircase 3, obviously staircase 2 is bounding me.
Please, sir. I'm not trying to cut you, sir. But we have problem here, sir.
What's the problem?
What is happening is that the network took us out. Maybe we are complaining in group. Maybe you can explain a little bit for us what you have taught them already, sir.
I don't get.
What he's trying to say in essence was that he said like they have issues like connecting to the class.
But you don't connect now. Can you hear me very well now?
He's not even responding.
The person that is asking the question, can you hear me now?
Wakel.
Let's continue, please.
You don't mute himself.
So I'm recording the class already, so they can easily go and rewatch that place where they join. They should listen from there. I hate if we are going up and down. You will spoil the flow. Where did I even stop, self? Where did I stop?
We're talking about PropFM.
People that are on top of the food chain, they are not paying people.
So that's how it is. You understand? So if you are bounded by rules, you must come to work by 8 o'clock. You must do this thing. You must do that. Like you are trading your time for this. There's no how you want to be. You want to make generational wealth like that. Except maybe you are a politician and you embezzle money. Do you understand? So the same way. But how were they able to come with this particular assumption and statement and fact? Is because they did research of, okay, who are the top G's, who are the billionaires and everything like that before they. So same thing with this particular one. So before I can come out and say, okay, this is how to do it and how to do it, how not to do it, I've actually studied a whole lot of people, spent a whole lot of hours. Do you understand? So now I said I will make another video after I passed 2, using my own personal experience, because they say experience, is what is the best teacher. So let's dive into it. So firstly, what are prop firms? I'm very sure you've been hearing about prop firm. What are prop firm? I need somebody to tell me what does prop firm means.
To me, PropFM is like an organization that gives you money you need to go through.
Exactly. So they give you money if they see that this person is actually good. So they are going to give you money to trade. So prop firm is actually like an abbreviation. It's an abbreviation. So it stands for proprietary trading firms. Proprietary trading firms. Or you can say proprietary financial firms, anyone you want to call it, or you say proprietary financial companies. But prop firm, they stand for what? Proprietary trading firms. So they are financial companies, financial institutions with large capital that provides traders capital so that they can use it to trade either forex or crypto. Do you understand? So they have large capital. You get. So instead of seeking for investors up and down, you understand? These are their business. They have the money. They are just looking for people instead of their money to be idle. They are looking for people that can make their money to be working for them. Do you understand? So they now, but they don't just target anybody that maybe now affiliates they do, maybe now drop shipping they do, maybe now marketing they do. They don't do that. They just target people that trade either forex or crypto or stocks. Do you understand? So in return, if you are working for them, they see that you are actually good. You are trading their capital. In return, what do you gain? So in return, traders share the portion of their profits with the firm, while the firm cover the losses of up to a certain amount or up to a certain limit. So the firm are going to provide the capital. If you make profits, they will take certain percentage of the profit you make. You understand? While you take certain percentage. But because say they now have big money, doesn't mean that they can just be throwing away money up and down like that. You can just do their money as you like. Just risk it the way you like. No, they also have what they have some prop firm have some certain rules that you must not violate. If you violate it, they will collect their money from you. Also, they have some drawdown, like you can lose up to a particular certain amount of money from the total money that they allocate to you. If you don't pass that limit, they are going to take the remaining amount of money from you. Do we all understand it up to this point?
Yeah.
We all understand it up to this point.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much. Now, what are now the advantages of proprietary firms? What are the advantages of prop firm? Because I'm very sure you all know now, this era that we are now, the trend that is outside now for traders is prop firms. Everybody's saying prop firm, prop firm, prop firm, prop firm. What are the advantages of trading prop firm? To both parties. What do I mean by both parties? Both the person that provide the funds, the companies, and you that you are trading, the trader. What are the benefits? The benefit is that it is a symbiotic relationship, in the sense that once you make profit, you'll be able to share the profit. You are struggling trader, that you are struggling with lack of funds, they have the funds. You guys will collab, you make profits, they share you guys share the profits. You understand? So it's a symbiotic relationship, it's a win-win situation. Now, to traders, what are the other advantages that traders make? Is that it gives you leverage to achieve greater things in life. You have the skill, it's a high paying skill, but you are limited by funds, you are limited by capital, you are limited by your environment. You understand? You are limited by your own personal financial constraints. So that it will not be as if you are wasting PNLs. Imagine someone that is very good, but you are now using $1 to enter trades. So if the trade do 100%, how much do you make? $1. So when do you now want to be like all these other big traders out there? But comparison is actually a thief of joy, and also comparison is not actually good for traders. So let's not go about the comparison aspect. But when are you going to? Because if you say you are a trader, everybody they will be checking your hand, looking. What are they looking for? Which kind of phone are you using? They will be looking at your second hand. What are they looking for? Which car are you driving? But with $1, when do you want to Lambo? When do you want to achieve all these things for yourself? When do you still want to start wearing good clothes to freshen up? You understand? when do you want to start eating good food? When do you want to start catering for your family and everything like that? You get? So this prop firm will actually give you a leverage to achieve all those greater things faster in life. And also you have achievement, you have evidence from trading that you can say, I'm a trader, I'm making money. You understand all those kind of things. Then another thing is that if you are a very good trader and you can be able to pass the prop firm account to a funded stage, it's a game changer for you. It's a game changer. Imagine you are trading a 50K account. You are trading a 50K account. If you move the account by 10% only, that is $5,000. Convert $5,000 to Naira. Because $600 now is 1 million. How many 600 we will see in 5,000? You see, it's almost like 8 million Naira in a month. And another 8 million Naira in a month. And another 8 million Naira in a month. That's how much? 24 fucking million Naira. Do you understand? So it's a game changer. Now, that's another added advantage to traders. Now, to firms like these companies that are giving you money, what are the another advantages that they are enjoying? Number one is profit split. You know, now their money, instead of their money to just be laying there in bank, you understand? They give you, you use it, you turn it into, you help them to increase the money. You understand? So that's like money increase. You understand? So it increased their ROI on their capital. You understand? It gives them ROI on their capital. Another thing is that you must understand. Another thing that you must understand is that apart from that, because one thing is that all these accounts that they are giving yourself is even demo account. But any company that wants to open an account, like that want to start a prop firm account, they actually have large funds before they begin. You understand? They had large funds in case like they see a good trader that trade a big amount of money, they must be able to actually pay that particular person. You understand? But apart from that, they also make money from purchasing fees. All this, as you buy 5K account, imagine 10 people buy 5K account. That's $500 they've made in just 1 minute. Because people are buying prop firm accounts. Like a lot of people are buying prop firm account. A lot of traders now are buying prop firm account because it pays. Because instead of you just to lose the $50 that you want to lose, instead of you to just lose it in one particular trade, why don't you just because since it's like a demo account, so you'll be using it to still be mastering your trade, like mastering your strategy the more. And the fact that it is bound by so many rules, you will not want to like go outside that thing and go outside your rule and everything. You understand? So it will even shape you shape you better to be a better trader. Do you understand? So apart from the purchasing fees that you are using, all the money you are using to buy the account is a very big amount for them. If they collate it, it's a very big amount of money. Because, and one thing that they understood and they found out based on their own research too is that majority of people actually blow these prop firm accounts. Majority of people blow what? Prop firm account, because it's not, most traders are not profitable. It's not everybody that are profitable trading. You understand? It's not everybody that are profitable trading. That's why yesterday when I told you something, I said that profitability is when your skill can constantly make you money. It doesn't have to be like from trading, because there are bad months, there are good months. Do you understand? But they understand that most people, they don't, like, they are just doing everything rush. They just want to, like, I'm a trader. So they are using that one to cash out. You understand? But there are still some good traders that they used to shake them too. Like if they trade, you see that when you see their payouts, you'll be like, this one are shaking this firm. You understand? So that is another advantage to them. The purchasing fees, what you are the $50 or $50, another person $100, all those ones are also what money to them. Now, what are now the disadvantages? Because I've told you the advantages of prop firm. What are now the disadvantages of prop firm trading? So the disadvantage is that most traders blow the account. Most traders blows the account because prop firm, the way it is being structured, so they are being structured in order to make you a good trader, to be a good fund manager. That's how it is being shaped. You understand? And this particular process of being a good fund manager is not an easy task. It's not an easy task at all. It takes discipline. It takes consistency. It takes sacrifice. Do you understand? Which so many people cannot actually what? They cannot meet all these criteria. Because of what? Because of the human factor. Before you can be making consistent profits in the market, you have to like be a semi-robot. Your emotion is dead. You are strict. You understand? You are disciplined. A whole lot of things. It takes years. It takes years. It takes hard work. You understand? So that's why that's the disadvantage. So most traders, they eventually what blow up that account. So because not every trader have actually mastered their emotions well enough to be a good traders. Not every traders have actually mastered their emotions well enough to be a good trader. That's why I always tell you that the strategy is 30%. The psychology aspect is actually the 70%. If you can master your psychology, you are all right. That's why I'm taking that particular aspect by myself. You understand? Now, what is now my conclusion? What is the inference I can draw out from this particular prop firm of a thing? Is prop firm really advisable? Is prop firm advisable? Well, weighing the advantages to the disadvantages, I will say yes, and I strongly recommend every trader to actually try out one account. Just try out an account. You understand? So and see how it goes. You understand? Because after all, there's nothing to lose. Instead of losing that money on a single trade, just try a prop firm. If you pass it, you'll be able to have access to what? To bigger funds. You understand? And if you lose it, normally, you can still lose that money normally on a single trade before. Do you understand? And along the line, you'll be learning because you know that, I'm not patient enough. Next time, I have to be patient. I did not see my stop loss very well. Next time, I'll have to set my stop loss. Do you understand? Some prop firm, once you are 5% drawdown in a day, they will collect their money from you. You know that, okay, if I've lost for a particular certain amount of money in a day, I'm not trading again. You understand? All those things are going to shape you to be a better trader. You understand? And if eventually you pass it, there's nothing to lose because if eventually you pass it, you have access to bigger funds, and bigger funds approximately means what? Bigger profits, bigger payouts. You understand? So what are now the examples of prop firm out there? We have two types. We have scam prop firms and we have real and reliable prop firms. So the scam prop firms, most of it are plenty in Forex because the way they design it is for you not to pass it. You understand? Because they don't want to give out money. Imagine you are using $50. If you pass the account, $50 to buy a 5K account, if you move the account to 1K, when you are funded, you move it to 1K. It will be very hard on them to remove that, to give you that 1K. You understand? So they will be looking for all those small, stupid rules. Some will say you must not trade more than this particular lot size on gold. You must not risk. You must not buy and sell at the same time. Different types of rules. You understand that they used to give. You understand? So those ones are scam prop firms, and we have some reliable prop firms so that they have the money. They really have the money. If you pass, even if you make 100K dollars, they are going to give you your money. They have the money. You understand? So what are the examples of these reliable prop firms out there? So for crypto traders, we have this PropW. We have PropW. That's even the first one that I've seen for crypto traders. We have PropW. Now, for Forex traders, we have Marvin. Marvin is reliable. We have Funded Next. Who is this person? We have Funded Next. We have Funding Pips. We have FTMO. So, etc. like that for Forex traders. So, I strongly recommend PropW for us based on the fact that, one, it's for crypto traders. Two, the UI UX is designed in the form of like the normal futures that we trade. You understand? Like the normal futures trading platform that we all know, all these Bybit, Binance, that's how they designed it. Do you understand? And they don't have any rubbish hidden rules and strict regulation that is determined to make traders fail. You understand? Unlike other prop firms that just want to collect money, they want to rake people's $50, $100 like that. You understand? So, and I want to beg you, don't ask me about Forex prop firms because I don't trade Forex prop firms. And even this prop firms of 18, I'm just like trying my hands on what are they calling it, on one prop firm now, which is this PropW. So more so, the reason why I'm still even advising for PropW is that I'm one of their athletes. I'm even like their number one athlete in Nigeria currently, because they are a new product. They launched last year March, but in other countries they are actually using PropW. So, but they've not really gained traction in Nigeria yet. You understand? So you can use my referral link to sign up on PropW. Just know propw.com. Then put my referral link. So the referral link is 2998516. 2998516. 2998156. So you can use my referral code. But more reasons I still recommend PropW is the fact that it's a product of CoinW, and CoinW is a centralized exchange, and they cannot, because of $50 or $100 that you used to buy account, they will now deny you your payout. Why? Because they are making a whole lot of money. Centralized exchanges are making mad money from all these futures trading that we are trading, honestly. So they cannot, because of this small money, make them tarnish their image, or put themselves all out for dragging, because the CoinW has been there for more than 7 years now. Do you understand? So, but as crypto traders used to say, NFA, DYOR. You know what NFA is? Not a financial advice. Then DYOR. Do your own research. Now that we've known what prop firm is, we've known the advantage of prop firm, the disadvantage of prop firms, example of prop firms. So how can we get funded? How can we get funded? So the requirement to get funded in crypto trade, in prop firm, is that before prop firm we give you their money, before they can entrust you with their capital, or before you can start withdrawing profit, you have to prove yourself worthy, that you are a good trader. So how do you prove yourself worthy? By passing the account. So most prop firms, they used to give 2 phases. You understand? There is also a 1-phase prop firm challenge. Do you understand? But most prop firms out there, they always give out 2 phases. So there's phase 1 and there's phase 2. So once you pass phase 1 and phase 2, voila, then you become a funded trader. So once you become a funded trader, any profit you make, some prop firms, they take 10%, while they give you 90% of profits. Some prop firms, they take 20%, while they give you 80% of profits. Do you understand? So using PropW as example now, their own is 20-80%. Like they take 20%, they give you 80% of the profit. So they use 2-phase challenge. You pass phase 1, you pass phase 2. So phase 1 challenge now, what you just need to do is that move the account by 10%. By 8%. Move the account by 8% profit. In the process of moving the account by 8% profit, you must not lose 10% of the capital that is given to you. Do you understand? So once you pass 8% profit, you'll be given phase 2 challenge. So phase 2, you just need to pass the account by 5%. It's lower compared to phase 1. You understand? So you just need to pass the account by what? By 5%. You understand? So, but in the process of doing that too, make sure you don't lose more than what? More than 10%, or lose 5% in a day. So let me use like a number as an example so that you understand it. For instance, if you want to get a 5K account now, their 5K account, they are doing 15% discount. It's $42.5. Their 10K account is $85. So now, if you get
What?
a
Come
10K,
again.
yeah,
Come again.
I said their 5K account is $42.5. Their 10K account is $85. Like you use $85 to buy $10,000, or you use 42.5 to buy a 5,000 account. So let's say you buy a $5,000 account size. So as you buy the $5,000 account size, you'll be in phase 1. So what you just need to do is that you need to move that $5,000 to $5,400. So just move the money from $5,000 to $5,400. Once you've done that, you've passed phase one. So they will now reset the account to 5,000 again. So you just need to pass the account from $5,000 to $5,250. Once you've done that, you've passed phase two like that. Then you become funded. So when you are funded, if you like, you can take the money from that 5,000 to 1,000, to 6,000, to 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000. It doesn't concern them. Do you understand? And once, let's say you pass it, you now move the account from 5,000 to 6,000, from 5,000 to 6,000. So they are going to pay you $800. They will get take $200. And also the $42.5 that you used to buy the account, they are going to send it back to you, that you are a good manager. Then it's not as if you are done with the process, so you still have the account. You understand? So you still have the $5,000. You understand? You still be using it to trade. If you still trade it up to a point, you still withdraw. Trade it up to a point, you still withdraw. But the thing is that as long as you still don't violate the rule that you used to pass it. And what is the rule? You must not lose $250 in a day. You must not lose what? $250 in a day, or accumulatively, you must not lose what? $500. So once you're on like 5,000, you must not, once you don't reduce the 5,000 to 4,500, they will collect the account from your hand. Do you understand? Are you guys getting it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And all these things is actually very possible. It's very possible. One just need to calm down. What used to fuck us up is our emotions, is our psychology. And also some people, they know sabi all this position sizing of a thing. You understand? So because look at now, if you want to pass a $5,000 challenge now, you can be risking $50 per trade. You can be risking $100 per trade. You can be risking $25 per trade. It is very, very possible. The goal is that if you are risking $50 per trade, so if you are targeting, let's say 1:2, so if you not fail the $50 and the trade play out, you don't make $100 like that. Still do it again, make $100. By the time you do take 4 trades, you've made the $400 that they are looking for. You've passed the account like that. Do you understand? So, but now you have some losses, you have some gains, you have some. But what will make you not to what will make you to lose the account is the fact that some people, they can just enter with the whole $5,000. They don't know how to calculate. Okay, even if I use all these $5,000, how much am I going to lose if the trade hits stop loss? You understand? And so on like that. Now, another thing that I want you to notice is that normally now in our normal secondary school exam, if they say level 1, level 2, or if you are playing a game, if you say level 1, level 2, level 2 is always harder than level 1. You understand? It's not the same thing as this prop firm, because it's the market you are analyzing now. It's the same market you used to pass phase 2 and you used to pass phase 2. It's the same market you're analyzing. So there's no maybe hidden rule in phase 1 or phase 2. Even phase 2 is even more less stringent and less strict. Unlike phase 1. Phase 1, you have to move it by 8%. Phase 2, you just have to move it by 5%. Do you understand? So that will be all about the requirements you need for getting funded as a trader. Do you understand? Now, what are now the tricks to passing this prop firm? What are the tricks to beat the odd? What are the tricks and the hacks to making sure you pass this requirement of becoming a funded trader, and also the risk management that's involved in prop firm? So statistics, now you have to do anything you want to venture into, you have to have know about it, do your own research and everything like that. So statistics have it like that. Research statistics make us understand that only 10% of traders pass phase 1. Imagine, only 10% of traders pass phase 1. And out of that 10%, only 24% pass phase 2. Only 24% pass phase 2. And only 8% make consistent profits as a funded trader. Only 8% make consistent profits as a funded trader. I didn't say that they did not make profits. Like larger percentage might actually make profit, but like consistent profits, like they are still going with the rules. They are making the like they have like 4 or 5 payouts. Do you understand? So now, can we now say PropFM is a scam then? Can we say it's a scam? Well, I know that's the conclusion that will come to your mind right now. Well, that's not actually the case. The issue is because of traders' habits. It's because of our habits and our approach to trading PropFM. Some people, because they have, instead of the normal $50 that they normally use, because they have $5,000, so they are like, I have access to larger funds, so I can do as I like. I can do and undo, which is not so. Do you understand? So how do we now be among those people that are passing PropFems? How do we pass it as a what? As a CIA Academy student? So I divided the solution into 2 phases as well. Why did I divide it into 2 phases? Because 2-phase challenge should be tackled with what? 2-phase approach. 2-phase challenge should be tackled with what? 2-phase approach. So phase 1 is what I refer to as what? Position sizing approach. Phase 1 is what I refer to as what? Position sizing approach. And phase 2 is what I refer to as the right attitude and habit to trading. The right attitude and habit towards trading. You must have the right habit to trade. That's phase 2. Now, what is phase 1? Let's take it one step at the other, one step after the other. So phase 1, I said what? Position sizing approach. I've actually explained this one yesterday. If you've not watched the class, please go and do so. And if you have access to the video, I would strongly advise that if you don't have access to the video, okay, we are in paid group, but I'm planning on maybe like sending it to the YouTube, this particular video to the YouTube. I'm still planning, so is that you don't miss Agni Part 2.0. There will be Agni Part 2.0. I don't know when it will be. It might be next year, it might be next year, so don't miss Agni Part 2.0. So Agni Part is a course that is created by trader OG Snare, a renowned crypto trader, popularly known as the Chart OG. Yes, you can call me that, the Chart OG. So if you are interested, you can DM my number 081 64 66 9707. 081 64 66 9707. So that you can have access to what? To Agni Part 2.0 and CIA Academy VIP channel. So all of us here like this, we already know how to calculate position sizing and the position sizing strategy, we already know it. So if I give you a 5K account now, and I say this 5K account, you should trade with it and take 100 trades, I'm very sure you know how to take 100 trades with 5K accounts. You understand? You must not lose $500. How can I distribute it so that I cannot lose more than 500 divided by 100 is how much?
5.
That's 5.
Right.
So how can you do it so that if with 5K accounts, you can take 100 trades? How do you do it? It's just by making sure that in each trade that you are taking, you are not losing more than $5. And you know the capital you can use. It's not $5 that you use. You understand? You know the capital. We already know it. That's position sizing. You understand? That's for VIP people and everybody here. Is there anybody here that doesn't know how to do it? How to go about it?
No.
So now so it be. Thank you very much. Now, what was phase 2 solution? What is now the phase 2 solution? You know, I say phase 2 solution is what? Right attitude and habit to trading. So I outlined this solution into 5 factors. So you must consider 5 factors. So these 5 factors determine whether you pass PropFM challenges and eventually make profits. So I want to implore us to take conscious efforts and put into consideration these 5 factors when trading a PropFM account. Always take it into consideration when you are trading any PropFM account. If you put all these things into place, it will make you a disciplined trader. And there is no how you are not going to pass that account. There is no how you are not going to pass that account. Because it's not something that I'm just thinking from my head, saying it's from research. I did intensive research before I can come up with all these 5 factors that I put into 5 factors. So number 1 is overcoming your emotions and psychology. Number 1 factor is overcoming emotions and psychology. So there are 2 types of emotion that traders battle with, which is what? Fear and greed. When you are fearful, you're not going to take action. When you are fearful, you will not want to, you will be extra careful. And it's a problem. Let's say, for example, now you are walking in the dark, you are afraid. You understand? So you'll be taking your step one at a time. If you pinch your leg on, let's say you are not putting on slippers on a stone, because you are walking small, you are going to spend more time on that particular pain. Why? Because you are fearful. You don't know. But if you are just taking your step with with confidence, you are just going back. If you step on a stone or a pin, immediately you've removed your leg. I don't know if you guys are getting what I'm trying to say. You get? So fear is part of the problem, and greed. So when you are greedy, that euphoria is there. You understand? You have that euphoria. Your overconfidence. When there is greed, there will be overconfidence. There will be all other things will be bettered. You get? So now some people too, because of the fear of getting stopped out, and after the trade will now reverse and go in their direction, most traders don't set stop loss when they are trading PropW account. They don't set stop loss. And what happens? What if there's a manipulation, or if you think the market will reverse at this point and it's not reversing? Look at Bitcoin. The Bitcoin chart day before yesterday. It moved from 56,000. It did not stop until it reached 60,008. You will have blown your account already. You understand? So set stop loss. Another thing is that greed and also that belief, overconfidence that profit can run. Like let's say they enter a trade and they are already in profits. You understand? So they will not leave that profit to be running. First day, second day, third day, fourth day, they are not closing it. Why? Because they believe that they can use this particular one single setup to trade, to pass that account, that fees. They won't catch 8% for like 5 days or 6 days. They didn't close it. You can't pass PropW like that, swinging like too much, lingering, because the way the market will be, you don't know when it will reverse. Liquidity, there can just be liquidity at any point. You understand? They can just be like a retracement point at any place. Before you see it like this, the trade will come, and since you don't set stop loss, or you don't adjust stop loss to entry, or you are trailing the profits, you are going to come back to zero. You understand? You now be me that have seen $500 profit already, that is running, but I've not closed it. I'm now in $0. You understand? Like I'm in a zero profit. So you just go and enter any trade anyhow. Impulsive trading. You not even check, you not analyze very well. You think, you feel like the market should reverse back again. You understand? Another thing is that leaving trades over the weekend. Yes, it's still the fact that we are trading crypto. Still, you must not be leaving your trade over the weekend if you are trading PropW, except you see a very sure setup, then you enter and make sure that you close on time. Why? Because during the weekend there is low volatility, and because there is low volatility, there's also some there is tendency of manipulation. There's tendency for manipulation during the weekends. So all these things are what make traders to lose their accounts or to fail a challenge. Another point is taking excessive risk. So that's why I want to advise that don't risk more than 2% on your account in a day. You know, the grace they gave you is 5%, but the grace they gave you is 5% in a day. You must not lose more than 5% in a day. But your own, like you set it, that your own that you want to lose in a day, that you must be risking in a day, must not be more than 2%. So you are now the one that will now set it. Is it that 4 trades that I want to take that will now use 0.5 to 0.5 risk, 0.5 is 0.5 risk, or is 2 trades that I will take that will now do it 1% risk, 1% risk, or is only one risk, 1 trade that I will take and it will be 2 risk. It will just be 1 trade. Do you understand? So don't risk more than what 2% per day. So another thing is that don't spend longer time on a trade per day. That's what I've actually explained that one already. Understand? So another thing under this emotional psychology is that you must be able to control your psychology. That's why PropFM is designed so that it can make you a better trader. So avoid impulsive behaviors because you lose trades back to back. You are just looking for what is not there. You are not analyzing the market. You just want to enter. Stick to your trading plans. As you buy that account, how many percent do you want to be risking per day? What do you want to be using to enter the trade? When do you want to be entered the trade? I don't know if you get it. Like, have a plan. This is how I want to pass it. You understand? This is how I want to pass it. And always have room for what if. You understand? But if you don't have a plan, you don't have anything, you are just risking trading based on inshallah. You use 2% today, you use 1% tomorrow, you use 3% in the next day. You are not going to pass it. It's big funds we are talking about here. And it's another person's fund. You must be a good manager because there is a huge reward that is waiting for you. So always stick to your plans. Avoid making irrational and poor decisions. You get? That's actually number 1. So number two that you must take note of is adaptability. When you are trading a PropFM account, you must be adaptable. What does the adaptability means is that the market is not static. The market is not static. What I mean by static is that I didn't mean that the market is, of course, now that you'll be thinking that sure now the market's moving in a zigzag manner, it still moves. That's not what I meant. Like, there is new trends that always emerge, and market structure evolves. There will be some time. Now I'm even happy that you guys are learning how to trade very well now, and I'm very happy with your results. You guys are doing extremely well. Let me not lie for you. Like, your sets, like, I've never thought a set like this before. So I'm like, that is so like determined to make sure that they want to make something out of trading for themselves. So, we've exposed your eyes to like order block, breaker block, fair value gap, liquidity concept, and so on like that. Liquidity and so on like that. You understand? So the market, there will be some times that the market is only order blocks it will be respecting. There will be sometimes it will be breaker blocks it will be respecting. There will be sometimes it will be liquidity it will be respecting. You understand? There will be sometimes it will even be fair value gap. There will be sometimes it will be support and resistance that the market will be respecting. So if you don't analyze the market every day, constantly, look at what is forming the trend and everything, you understand? You will not know. You will just be sticking with your old strategy. You understand? So don't stubbornly. Some people are so rigid. When I say stick to your plan, it doesn't mean that you should be so stubborn. They are so stubborn to that their strategy, to the extent that if you say, this thing is not going like this again, they don't want to hear. So don't stubbornly cling to your outdated trading strategy. Recognize when your approach is no longer effective. Recognize that time and adjust your strategy. I didn't say you should change your strategy. See, I've traded like obviously 2022, 2023, 2024. Myself, I can say I have small experience in the market. You understand? There are some times that if you refine your entry, the market is not going to pick you. There will be some times that if you don't refine your entry, the market will not pick you. There will be some times that the market will sell a little bit past the other block, like it will pierce that other block a little bit. You understand? So if you don't analyze the markets every time, know how the market is working, moving, you are not going to know that this trend is actually shading. The market is now respecting this now, it's not respecting that now. You understand? So it's not as if you just be rigid, you just be like that when you are trading PropFM. That's not how it is. So you see that is a little kind of work back. That's why the majority of people actually fail profit, because they are too lazy. You get. So another thing is what capital management. It's capital management. That's the third point. Capital management. The fact that prop firms, they have large capital to spare doesn't mean that they want you to blow all the money that they give you. That's why they have this drawdown rule that, okay, like for this PropW now, it's 10%. So if you don't blow up to the 10%, they will collect their money from you. That's why, like, for example, if you are trading a 5K account now, once it is $500, you blow up to 500, they will collect the account from you. You understand? So because of this drawdown rule, you must always set what? Stop loss. I don't want to know how sure you are about this particular trade that you want to take. Always set stop loss. Always set stop loss. Always set stop loss. Always set stop loss. Don't be overconfident. Always set stop loss. No position sizing very well. No position sizing very well. Some people, they will not know. They will just go and enter trade with, let's say, like the whole $5,000. They did not do their calculation. You understand? So 1% move like this, they've already breached the account with the $500. Do you understand? So position sizing, and also stick with your plans. That plan that you set before you actually start trading the account. You get. So even as you are learning now, you can be looking at it small. Like you can be drafting out your plans down. You understand? Okay, if I get a 5K account, how much will I be risking per trade? You understand? How much will I be risking per trade? How much is the stop loss I'll be looking for? Which kind of setup will I be taking? You understand? So you can be using your demo to be practiced down, safe. Be using your demo to practice down. That one will make you a better trader. You understand? I'm making you a better trader right from the scratch. So that it's not that you firstly know all the strategy, then you now start adjusting to how you want to manage your risk. Normally, I used to take risk management in the last aspect of my lectures. You understand? But I just noticed that instead of doing this, since everybody is practicing almost every day, why don't you just start practicing with the best thing, with the right way down? You understand? So that's how it is. So there are some trading strategy. There are some setups you will even see that you place your stop loss, everything, and you see that the trade will actually hit your stop loss and start going your direction. Whereas if you give it a little bit more, like adjust your stop loss a little bit more, you'll be like it will actually be in profit. But if you start this thing now, like adjusting yourself now, right now, okay, it's only 1% of my money I want to be risking now. So that I must look for a setup that the stop loss is not more than this. I don't know if you guys are getting. Let's say you see two setups now. One is having 2% stop loss. One is having 1% stop loss. When you do your position sizing calculation and everything, you see that if I take this 2% stop loss, it's going to take more than the amount of money I'm risking. You already know that you're not going to take that setup, even though you see that it's a good setup. You understand? So that's how you start building yourself. Use demo account to place the trade for now. So be building yourself. So number four is what? Discipline and patience. You have to be patient. You have to be patient. I repeat, you have to be patient. You have to calm down. I want you to know that a very delicious food, or let's say soup, a very delicious soup with a very attractive aroma, if you don't calm down a little for the soup to cool after you take it out from fire, you understand? If you take just a little bit, like you just taste a little bit like this, what will happen? It will scald your taste bud. And once it scald your taste bud, when you now start consuming the big bowl of that soup, you will not feel the taste again. Why? You are not going to appreciate the taste again. Do you understand? So that's why to pass a prop firm, you have to be disciplined and patient with your approach, so that you will enjoy the process. So that once you become a funded trader, you will know how to be making consistent profits too. Do you guys get me?
Yes,
Do you guys get me? So
Yes.
you have to be patient and disciplined. Another thing that I want you to do, is that don't depend solely on this problem. My life depends on this problem. Because if you do that, it's like you are putting pressure on yourself. You get. So you have to be disciplined, patient. Don't let the noise get to your head. Well done. How are you now? Well done. So observe the market more than observe the market. Like observe the market, look at the market, the way it is playing out, everything, more than for you to just be constantly or randomly opening trades. You just want to be opening trades. This thing is supposed short from here now. You are using your head instead of you to be using your hand, your chart. You understand? So don't jump into trades without waiting for the setup, for your setup. You not do your setup. Normally, it is, let's say, like other block you used to enter trades. So, but because maybe you've lost 2 trades. You understand? You'll be like, support, you're supposed to respect this support now. So you use it to enter trade. Those are the things all those things you can do it on your personal accounts, because nobody is monitoring you. That's why you can easily blow up that personal account. Do you understand? And you're not going to feel it, because the money to the personal account is very small. The profit you are even seeing itself is small. So you don't appreciate the losses when you make all these irrational mistakes and approach. Do you understand? So, and another thing is that this discipline aspect, and the patient aspect, you are not the only one in that aspect. All of us are there. Even me, I am there. Me that I'm teaching you, I am there. So it's not one day's job. It's not one day's job at all. So all of us just need to adjust. So don't think that not only you they get, not only you they get emotional problem or psychology problem. Most of us are having psychology problem. But me, my own is actually more refined than your own. That's why I'm talking from my experience. All these things I've done it before. Some of you are still going to make that mistakes, because if we put pounded yam inside a nutshell, some people will be satisfied, whereas some people it cannot do them. Fingers are not equal. Not all of us. All these things, despite the fact that it's 35 of us that is in this class, not all of us we actually listen and practice all these things that I'm saying. Not all of us, but it will be my joy, and I want to implore all of us to start using all these things. Start practicing it now. You have 1 month of trading, of learning. You have 1 month of learning. Be applying yourself with this thing, so that it will actually be your word. It will be part and parcel of you. See, the achievement in trading is not by years of trading. It's not by years of trading at all. I swear. I know some people that started trading right from 2017, 2018 that I still taught how to trade. It's not that they've not been trading, but they see that I'm able to achieve this thing, whereas they've over the years of trading, they've not been able to achieve this and this. Do you understand? So that's why they are okay. Maybe this boy actually have something. So is by you constantly applying yourself. All these things that I'm telling you, you have made mistakes. You understand? You too, you are going to make some mistakes. So those mistakes that I've made, I can never repeat it. Why? Because personal experience, they say, is the best teacher. You understand? I've made this mistake, I got hurt. Do you think if you pass through a particular road and that road is a swampy area, as you tap your leg inside it like this, you just drown. Do you think that next time you still pass that place? No. Do you get? So you have to be disciplined and patient. See, this patience, you need it to. Most especially we that we are SMC traders. SMC traders, you have to wait for the market to come and meet you. You don't go and meet the market, because why? We are big boys. We follow what the big boys are doing. And big boys cannot. Have you seen a big man that is a rich man that is running to go and eat food before? No, they will bring the food to his house. Have you seen a big man, a very rich man that is running to go and barb his hair? No, the barber will come. I don't know if you get all the services, all the food, everything they need. They will bring it for them. So wait for the market to come and meet you. Except you want to be trading like a retail trader, so you can be following the market up and down. But if you want to be using SMC, smart money concept, institutional trading concept, you have to behave like the institutions. What is that? By sitting down and waiting for the market to come and meet you. And the thing is that once you mark out what you want to use to enter trade and everything, market will still be up. Because like the market has done something, you are not like the market will come back to come and do this thing again. So obviously you have to wait for the market to come to that place to come and do that thing that you want it to do. So, but some people will not be patient. The market will be as if it's coming there, then it will whine you. It will whine you again, start going up again. You'll be like, come now, come down. It will whine you. You will not be like, since this thing is whining me, it'll be like this thing you want to reverse from here, then you now go and meet the market. It will not be as if the market is watching you. Immediately you enter like this, that's when the market will now go and do what you want it to do. You'll not be like, what is this now? You get. So by the time you say, this thing is doing another thing again, you enter that thing like your original strategy, like your original plan that you supposed to follow before. By the time you enter it, it will just go up small, then it will now reverse. It will now do the opposite of what you run to go and do before. You will not be like say these people, they are after me. No, it's patience. So you have to be patient. All of us are in this category. But patience can never be enough. So you have to be patient, please. So the last but not the least point, the last factor, the fifth factor is the ability to handle pressure. The ability to handle pressure. Most especially in case of volatility. Volatility can be so annoying. You will be seeing the trade pumping, or if it is dumping. You want to enter the trade, but you are not seeing what to use to enter the trade. Or maybe like, especially if you are on the wrong side of the market. That's why stop loss is very important. You get. So you just be like, why are these people manipulating the market like this? But don't be pressured. You just need to like stick to your plan. Anything the market is doing, always believe that the market is moving the way you want it to move. If you are believing otherwise that the market is there is manipulation, people are manipulating the market, it will continue to be as if they are manipulating the market. Just always believe that anything the market is doing is the way the market is supposed to move. You understand? And don't be under pressure. Because on this group now we are 35. One person have moved the group, move his account by $200. You are still in drawdown. You are now in hurry. You are already under pressure. Someone sent his profit to the group today. I'm very sure some of us will be under pressure. We are learning together, and this person is already seeing profits. What am I doing with my life? No, I've said this thing yesterday. What did I say? I said trading is a personal journey, so take it personal.
We can hear you.
Sorry, am I the only one that
Can
can't
you hear
hear?
yourself?
Hello. You can't hear anything again.
I think he has gone offline. Maybe it's network.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
We can hear you now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sorry, my phone went off actually. Thank God. This thing is still recording. So, the last aspect. Can you guys still hear me?
Yes, sir.
We can hear
Yes,
you.
we can hear you.
Yes.
Hello,
Yes, we
can you
can
guys
hear
hear
you.
me?
Yes, sir. We
We
can
can
hear
hear
you.
you.
Okay, where did I even start? Where did I? I'm talking about 50 points. I said the ability to handle pressure.
Ability
You
to handle
understand?
pressure.
So, I said trading is a personal journey. So,
Yes.
it's a personal journey. So, please take it personal. You understand? So, don't let other people's achievements, other people's PNL, other people's profits get to your head. I'm begging you, please don't let it get to your head. So remain calm, stay rational when approaching markets, and always approach markets with an open mind. You understand? Stick to your risk management plan, even if you are at the edge of losing your account. Like let's say you are on like a major drawdown, or you are not seeing the results you want. You now be like, just fuck it. Let me just lose this account once and for all. You understand? Don't do it. Still stick to your plans. Still be using the normal position sizing that you are doing. You guys get me?
Yes.
Yes,
So
boss.
lastly is that don't be afraid of failing the challenge. Don't be afraid of failing the challenge. And don't give up because you fail a particular challenge. Because one thing that I want you to understand is that if you fail a challenge, the next time you are going to get another challenge, you are going to do better than the past. Why? Because I said something before that I said what experience is the best teacher. If you do something before, obviously by the next time, and it's up to you, the next time you are not going to what? You are not going to do it again. So don't be afraid of failure because obviously the reward is worth it. The reward is worth it. So I wish you success. I wish you good luck. So thank you very much. I'll take one or two questions now. So questions.
So how long does it take to pass the PropM account from phase one
Okay.
for phase one for phase two?
No, thank you very much for that good question. That's a very good question. So there's no time limit. Most prop firms, there's no time limit. You can be trading a prop firm account for more than 1 year. Like now you sabi wetin you dey look for, now you sabi wetin you dey find, now you sabi how you dey trade am. You understand? There's no time limit to how many days you can use, but there's a time limit to how much. Like you cannot, if you pass an account, like there are sometimes that you can just take a trade and you pass that account once and for all. So there is like a minimum. Most prop firms used to have a minimum trading day you must take before you can pass the account. Some people is 3 days, some people is 5 days. But it is very simple. Let's say you pass the account the first day you buy it. The second day you just open close immediately. They will charge maybe like 0 point something dollar. You understand? The third day you just open and close immediately. You buy you maybe like 0 point something, they will charge you, they will remove it too. You understand? Just make sure that you complete the 3-day minimum trading days or 5-day minimum trading days. There is no maximum trading days. If you like, take 20 years. As long as you are managing the account, they are still ready for you. You understand? They will still be patient for you. They have the money. They just don't want the money to be lying down just in vain. And another thing is that most of the account that they are giving you is actually a simulated account, like a demo account. You understand? So another question. Do I answer your question?
Yes, boss. Yes.
Okay. So another question. Another question. Okay, so if there's no other question, so guys, we are still continuing with our demo account. We are still using our demo account till we finish this. Our lectures and everything. We are still using our demo account, and don't forget the plan I said. So after demo, we'll move to like funding our personal accounts. You understand? Just try and trade it. Then before we now say our exam. The exam will be like everybody will buy an account. I don't know, it can be a 5K account, 10K account. You can buy any account that you know you can afford. It can be 5K account, it can be 10K account, it can be 25K account. That would be our exam because there's reward. There's award for everybody. So once you pass the account, phase 1, phase 2, get funded. So it depends on the amount of money you make. Person that make $500, another person make $200, another person make $300. You already know first, second, third like that. You understand? Like let's say 10 people make 500, one person make 501, 505, 510. You understand? You already know first, second, third like that. Do you understand? So that's why I'm saying that as you are using this what are they calling it? This demo trading tool. Try and be disciplining yourself small to try and be setting your trading plans and everything. You understand? Another thing is that have a journal. During this our demo trading that we are doing, have a journal. When we are journaling trade, what it means is that if you enter a trade, you see that okay, you can have your journal can be a personal Telegram group. You understand? Your journal can be a personal Telegram group. If you use a WhatsApp group, if your chat gets cleared, it can clear everything. But if you use a Telegram group, it can be your you can use it as your personal group. So you are going to send the screenshot to that group, that your personal group. You're just going to send the screenshot. Okay, you now write it like I entered this trade with other block. I use this particular percent stop loss. This thing. I put my stop loss here because what? Because of I was trying to protect this week and everything. You understand? So when the trade play out, you send the results. Then you now say, okay, the trade played out, and I exit the group. The trade at this particular place because I see that the trade is about to reverse. If it's reverse, you look at okay, what made it to reverse? Maybe it's resistance, it's support, and so on like that. Do you understand? That's how to journal trades. You'll be like, okay, how much reward did I make? Do you understand? Risk to reward. You look at it, risk to reward. Okay, I risk 1%, I made 2%. You understand? I made 1%. I risk 1%, I made 2% on this particular setup. I use this and this and this for it to enter. And this, you understand? That's the one. If you enter another trade, you still put it, you still journal it. If you enter third trade, you still journal it. It will make you a better trader. So that maybe like at the end of the week, you understand, you now want to check, okay, what are the trades that actually play out for me very well? Be like, okay, this particular coin, they always play out for me very well. This particular let's say it is order block you use, let's say it is liquidity you use, let's say it's breaker block you use, let's say it's fair value gap you use, and so on like that. Anything that you use, this particular thing is working for me very well. That's how
Please, can you come again, sir? I can't hear you.
So just hold on. We'll come back.
we know what. Why don't you get it? Which aspect?
I thought it was the network. Sorry, you can continue.
Okay. So that's that. Do we all understand how to journal trade now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So that's how it is. So don't forget what your journal will contain. What your journaling will contain is that your own journal can be your exercise book. You can go and get an exercise book. Do you understand? If you know that typing will be too stressful for you, you can get an exercise book. Some people used to use Access, Microsoft Access. You understand? You know that one has spreadsheets. It has some spreadsheets and everything like that. You understand? If you like, it can be your exercise book. You just rule it. You say, okay, entry, stop loss, risk to reward. You understand? So I entered with, you can say order block, or refined entry or breaker block or liquidity concept. You understand? I use it to enter, or any other thing you use to enter. You understand? You put it. Then stop loss, you put it. What is my stop loss? The stop loss is that maybe like you protect previous week, or you protect fair value gap, or anything that you shall use as a stop loss. You understand? Then risk to reward. You can always see the risk to reward. I show you where to see your risk to reward yesterday now on TradingView, right?
Yes.
So you see your risk. So like it's now, if the trade did not hit your take profit, so you just
It's only
drag it
leverage.
where it's
You
reached.
show us leverage.
Eh?
It's this leverage that you show to us.
No, I showed you guys risk to reward. Go and watch the yesterday video. I show you guys risk to reward. Like risk to reward is on, like you shall know where to see stop loss. It's
Yes,
between
you
the
showed
stop
us
loss and
yesterday.
take profits. Once you
Yes,
click
you
on
showed
it,
us yesterday. You showed us.
once you click on it, you see risk to reward. Or I can share, you can remind me after this call, I will send a screenshot of something like that. You get? So you have to, like, if the trade, if you didn't wait to take profit, you can just adjust it to where you exit the market from, and you should too. You get? So if the trade hits stop loss, you look at it. Why did it hit stop loss? There's no how. You are going to see reason. Maybe there is a resistance that you didn't take note of, or maybe this, and there are sometimes it can be like normal. It can be like maybe there is a news that you didn't take note of. And mind you, there was a lot of news this week. You can check Forex Factory. I showed you guys how to check news now. There are a lot of high impact news this week. So you'll be seeing how everything will be playing out on the charts. You get? So we are together. So that's how to journal trade. So after at the end of the week, you now look at everything overall. You will put the name of the coin too. Okay, I made this, I made profit on this, I made loss on this, I made loss on this. If you are saying that, okay, I made the same mistake that I made to hit this particular stop loss, it's still the same thing I still do to make this particular stop loss. You know that I need to what? I need to take note of this particular thing. You understand? Like that. That is what will make you a better trader. You see that all these things is not a wuru thing. Academy, we don't produce substandards, and we can never produce substandards. And God will continue to bless our students. God will continue to open the eyes of our students. God will continue to give our students grace so that they can see quick results as better, as fast as possible. So that you too will. I'm just praying that God will help you to also see that there is actually light in trading. God will help you to see like that evidence. You guys are going to see evidence as fast as possible. By God's grace, you will not see.
Amen.
There are a lot of stories about trading. Some people within a short period of time they've made it. Some people will suffer in trading before they now eventually make it. Yours will not be like that. By God's grace, you will see results as fast as possible. All these your sacrifices, coming to class, analyzing market by yourself, practicing late nights, burning midnight candle and everything will pay off by God's grace. God will connect you. God will connect you to a particular project that will be like, see, we don't care whether you are hitting stop loss or not. We are paying you this particular amount of money, and they will pay you for a very long period of time. You will meet your breakthrough, divine connection, divine success. Like you look back and be like, when did I start? You will not be able to explain it. The increase, exponential increase by God's grace. Amen for you.
Amen.
You guys will make us proud.
Amen.
And also, we too will not be
Amen.
an academy of yesterday. We will always be advancing by God's grace, so that you can be proud of us that you are a product of CIA Academy. So shall it be. Thank you very much. Is there any other question before we move?
No, sir. Thank you very much for
So it is 10 o'clock already. Okay, Bad Captain, I'm with you.
Yes. I wanted to ask about the prop firm. Will they be
like on that grace for discount.
Don't worry about that one. You understand? When it
Maybe
is time,
like I mean after the end of the learning and everything.
yes, I will talk. I'm an affiliate for them. You understand? So I'm going to talk to them so that they can give us discount. When I tell them, okay, I have this particular set of people that want to pay. You understand? So there's no how. I will talk to them.
Yes,
Don't
sir.
worry. Yeah. But
All
if
right,
you
sir.
still
Thank you so
want
much, sir.
to, you want to start like practicing laying your hands on one now, you can still lay your hands on it. So you understand? So just DM me or
Yes.
DM is that guy from Dubai. So you can DM me. He's on the group.
Oh, okay.
He's on the PropM group too. So you can DM me to get accounts and lay your hands on. You understand? But me, I'm still advising us.
Yes,
This is a paid group. I'm supposed to
yes.
train you very well. You guys have not mastered your strategy, your edge very well. You understand? So
Yes.
I'm still advising
Yes.
demo for now, at least for this 1 month that we are trading first, learning. You get. So
All right, sir. Thank you, sir.
thank you. Yeah. If there's no other question, so good night, everybody. So see you tomorrow. Is public holiday.
Yes.
Are we having class or we should do public
Yes, we're
holiday
having.
too?
We are having
We're
class.
having class. We're having class. We're having class.
We'll make a poll, Sha. We'll make a poll.
We are having
You
class.
guys are too serious more than me. You don't dey serious more than me like this. Oh yeah, good night, everybody.
Good night, boss.
Good night.
I've not been seeing Stella. Where is Stella? I bet she don't go give her child this thing again. Maybe